against the Detroit Lions at full strength, but you guys might be down some players here. You're going to be down a couple guys for sure, but what is that like going up against such a diversified offense that's got two capable backs, a couple great receivers, great tight ends, great quarterback?
Well, you said it perfect. They got a lot of weapons. They execute at a high level. They've been one of the top offenses the last couple of years, and it's going to be a big challenge for us. Both those running backs are dynamic. It's going to be a big challenge for my linebackers. They got weapons outside, good quarterback, and that's probably why they're favored to go to the Super Bowl this year.
What you see from the play of Servacio Dennis, he didn't get a lot of playing time last year. Was injured, illness, Panthers game. Then gets out there and he makes some splash plays in his time for occasion.
He got his first sack. You know, Levante missed the quarterback and he cleaned it up. But he got his first sack. I told him congratulations. But he's an instinctive guy. He can play. He understands routes and anticipates well, and he's doing well for us.
Christian Izien had stepped in at outside corner, totally playing out of position, and this week he's expected to line up at safety. But what do you like about him, and what allowed him to be able to step in a moment's notice at a position that he hadn't played since sophomore year of high school?
Well, he's a good athlete. He's quick. He's fast. He likes to play the game. He's a competitor. You know, on Sundays you ain't got no time. You got to just coach them guys up. Bowles did a good job putting them in defenses that he can excel at and not get exposed too much. But he's a competitor. And when we was looking at him at Rutgers, we knew he had the right DNA that we would want.
What do you like about Thunderberg, who might have to play for you guys this week?
He showed in camp since the spring when he got here that he's smart. A lot of times you don't see rookies reading the routes like that and anticipating. And he showed us from day one that he understands football.
Joe Tryon had a sack, and Daniels is hard to get on the ground, obviously. But what have you seen from him coming back this year? How he's worked, just sort of, arrow kind of up with him right now, because that's been the thing, right? Finish the rush.
He always been serious. He always been a pro since day one. Battling his confidence. He's in competition. And I love the way he's responded. I took my hat off to him last year. A lot of times guys that, they get demoted, they go in the tank. It wasn't him. He was all hands on deck, helping out on special teams, and I really appreciate that. And just speaks to the type of guy he is and his upbringing.
You look at the playoff game last year, it's a tie game up there in Detroit in the fourth quarter, and then the Lions managed to get like 100 yards offense in the fourth quarter. How can you, as you figure out how to sub guys and how to move guys in and out, is there anything you can do to have more left in the tank, I guess, to handle things in the fourth quarter of a game like that?
Got to finish. It's 60 minutes. We got to finish. But, I made mention to my players, hey, we wore down a little bit. When we got that to 17-17, we got to win the game. And they did that day, and it's going to be a challenge. Anytime you play a good team, you got to be 60 minutes. You got to tackle, and last man standing.
What makes Jared Goff such a difficult quarterback for this team to go up against?
He processes well. He's a great quarterback. I've been going against him since he was a rookie when I was out in Arizona coaching. He gets rid of the ball. I mentioned it before, like Tom Brady. In that sense, he understands where's his outlet at. It's going to be a big challenge for us. But, he's been having success since he got here. I think he might be struggled his rookie year. But he's been an elite quarterback, and it's going to be a big challenge for us.
You've played this league, obviously coached in it. Are there games, I know they all count the same, but are there games that are kind of measuring stick games? I mean, this team kind of ended your season. I know how everybody felt walking out of Ford Field. Now you go back in there, and they're a Super Bowl contender. Is this a early season sort of test for you, or the emotion's going to be there for those players, you think?
Well, as a player, you hear all off-season who's the favorite. And Detroit was on top of the list. They did end our season last year, but like you mentioned earlier, this is a good team. It's going to be a challenge. And just last year, that atmosphere, even being from Detroit and played a year there, that stadium, that was a special place. And I'm looking forward to going back there in that environment. Hopefully we come up with the W this time.
All right. This Lions team is awfully physical in the trenches, both sides of the ball. Is this where your guys have to become the more physical team to have a chance to win?
Oh, we're built the same way. We're physical. We play that style of ball. And I always tell people, you know, we got Vita Vea. So we're ready for any physical contest. See you guys.
Thanks, man.